Greetings, family. Breaking news, hot off the presses. Law and Reiki bringing legal news and updates on Venezuela. Over the weekend, the Trump administration bombed and captured the president of Venezuela and his wife. President Trump says that President Maduro in Venezuela was a drug trafficking criminal. He has brought him back to the U.S. Via aircraft carrier, and it is believed that he's in the Brooklyn Federal Detention Center. That's a place where El Chapo was held at one time. That's a place where Sean Diddy Combs has been held at one time prior to his trial. So it is believed that that's where he is. And he has entered a not guilty plea today. He said he is not guilty of the charges and that he is simply the president of Venezuela. It has also been reported that President Trump saw President Maduro doing some type of dances at different public functions, different press conferences, and he felt that President Maduro was mocking him by those dances. So look online, see what your interpretation of the so-called dance that President Maduro was doing. And it's rumored that is through Washington, they are saying that President Trump took it as mockery. And he said, get him. It's time now. President Trump is not stopping here. The U.S., he says, is in charge of Venezuela. Analysts, researchers, they have found that the big winner here is the Chevron oil company. President Trump has seized the oil or is planning to seize the oil of Venezuela and take it for whatever purposes he chooses. In addition, President Trump said that this is not the end. As I mentioned, he could take action in Colombia. He says that Mexico, quote unquote, needs to get its act together and that he needs Greenland. That's we don't even know what to say there. He is on the move. He has been one of the most active presidents that we have ever seen, and certainly in the last several decades. President Trump is going to make his presidency felt. He's going to make his personality and personhood felt. So what's next for these companies? We're not sure, but China, they were there at the inauguration, at the swearing in of Delcy Rodríguez. She is now the new president of Venezuela. They embraced her. They were there. They gave her greetings and hugs. Russia was there as well. So that could be another kind of Cold War. We don't know what's going on, but Trump has reiterated that he is in charge. So I don't know how you can have a sovereign presidency and a president, Madame Rodriguez, but President Trump says he is in control. I assume the U.S. will be putting in place another leader, some type of what they call puppet leader. I don't know what that means for Ms. Rodriguez. There has been mention by the president that if, things are not going the way he says, the way he wants it to go, that the next president or the president that is currently in place, Madame Rodriguez, she may face a faith worse than Maduro. So we don't know what's next, family. On the lighter side, President Maduro was captured. He was pictured in a Nike Tech sweatsuit, and searches for that have exploded. Millions of dollars are being pumped into Nike right now by the very richest of us. And I don't know if that's something that was some type of play. We know that the young people were trying to take control of their image, get out of that casual wear and get into some more formal, upstanding wear. But obviously, with the big news about Nike Tech and Nike in the news, then there's going to be an issue. So where do we go from here, family? Is Venezuela over with? Are they no longer a sovereign country? Is this colonization has come back? What is happening in the world, family? Where do we go from here? Sound off. Let us know.